Hey guys, MasaeAnela here, and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. In the last episode, we arrived here at Snowhead Temple and went through basically the first part of it. And in this episode, we're gonna start off with this locked door. As we come in here, we can see a Wolfos here and a Wolfos way over there. Once again, they are not hard at all, especially with the Goron Pound, the whole hitting the ground thing. Honestly, like, more often than not, they won't even hit you if you stay still. It's kind of weird. That's what I was kind of trying to demonstrate in the last episode, but I kind of just botched it. Sometimes they'll hit you on their first swipe, but more often than not, they'll just swipe at air. Anyway, we're going to open the treasure chest for a compass. And once again, he's really shocked at this compass for some reason. Now we can see all of the treasure chests in the dungeon, which is kind of cool, I guess. Right, okay. I remember what I'm supposed to do here. Yes. So we have a door there that is pretty much blocked off. Wait, why did I get rid of that? Oh well. Here we go. No, get back. Toss it, and it explodes! And that opens up a new way for us. But we have that wooden crate up there. I want to toss this bomb and not blow myself up in the face. This can take a little bit of tricky timing, that I'm not good at. I'm never good at timing things. There we go. It's a stray fairy, which I needed the mask for, actually. There, I don't need the bombs anymore. Anything? Okay, magic and arrows. I can get down with that. Head up this way. And we have some icicles and some shootable icicles. I think Tattle will actually say something. What? It's an icicle. It's just like the one we saw outside. That's a hint if I ever heard one. I like to shoot all of these once because if you shoot it twice in a row, you can actually waste an arrow. It'll still be wiggling when you shoot it. Hold on, let me just there's one over there that we haven't shot yet. See, it just kind of eats the arrow. It's a little bit weird. I guess it just needs to end its wiggle before it can register another arrow hitting it. It is what it is. I mean, we're not really hurting from wasting arrows or anything. We have a good handful. A good chunk that'll last us a good long while. Okay, everything's gone now, and you see that horizontal line of snow there? It's a little suspicious. Eye of Truth, or Lens of Truth, Eye of Truth. The Lens of Truth will show us that there is a hole in the wall. And this gets us another stray fairy, and that's the last one of this room. I do kind of want to get the rupees that are around here. Can I jump up? Nope, I screwed it up. Jump over here and Goron Punch! We got a small key, which is super convenient because we have a locked door right there. This small key is kind of weird to me, like, it's so easy to get. I mean, I guess if you're not particularly careful and you don't know how to get through this dungeon, then it might be easy to gloss over that giant snowball, but still. We have some white bows down here. I'm gonna just take these out. Just so that they don't get in our way. Speaking of Lens of Truth, there is another one up here. Come on. Come on. Come on! Who's a good stray fairy? You're a good stray fairy. It's the 7th one. Do this, and this is kind of a puzzle, I guess. It's super simple. What, you think you can push down something this big just by standing on top of it? You're gonna have to find some way to pound it down, and pound it down we shall. That blocks the door, but also gives us a way to get across the gap. And now this is where the slightly thinky part comes into play. We come over here, bash this down, and this is timed. You can hear it in the distance. It's just like boom, 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 boom. That means we only have a certain amount of time to get through this. But once again, it's super simple. All you have to do is take off the mask, hop up, and hop over to the other side. It's nothing to really fret about at all. Let's see. Okay. Grab this mask again, and then go all the way over. And this is something that you want to get used to. There is this slope, and you can roll over to the other side. If you stop in the middle of it, then you just slide right off, which obviously is not good. We won't always have this safety net, so it's good to get used to it. Honestly, it's not that hard to do. The camera manipulation in this version makes it a lot easier to make your way across. Shoo! All the way over, and this is the door that we want to get to. Arrow, okay. And it's mini boss time! He's a freaking old wizard grandpa. Honestly, he's not hard. Just walk up to him and punch him. Alternatively, you can shoot him with an arrow. It's a super, super simple fight. You can do this either way you want. If you have a hard time getting over to him quickly enough... Oh right, he's gonna start making copies of himself now. There's only one real copy, which is more solid than the other ones. Nope, not that one. Okay, okay, sure. That was a stalemate punch. Alright. For our troubles, we get... the fire arrow! Gee, I never saw that coming. With all this ice around me that I can melt. It's pretty cool. I'm excited about this. Fire arrow requires magic power to use. These arrows burst into flame. We're just gonna go ahead and replace our regular arrows for now because we won't be using our regular arrows anymore. At all. We're never using regular arrows again. No, we have more than enough magic to spare, so honestly, it's not really worth it to switch back, even in the off chance that we won't even need the fire arrow. Anything? Anything? No? Okay. We're good. And across here, we are once again in this room. Remember, this is pretty much where we started out, but now we're on the top portion. We want to head off to this side. Use the lens of truth, and we have an invisible, very spacious staircase. No! Well, I suck. Die. And die. Well, that's awkward. I guess this lets me demonstrate the eyeball up here anyway. So, if you want to get back up there, all you have to do is shoot that eyeball with a fire arrow. Or if you've already melted the ice, then a normal arrow will do. It'll lift you up and you'll be good as new, ready for our second try. Now, for reals, would this really count as a staircase? I mean, you have to jump through each one. It's more like just individual platforms in the shape of stairs. Here we go, and in this treasure chest, we get another stray fairy. I do believe that that's the last one in this room. Yep, we got it. So now we're back in this room. But now that we have fire arrows, we can melt these guys down. Super simple. And melt down that treasure chest too. There we go. And kick it open for another small key. We're really tearing through this place. I'm pretty happy with our progress so far. Let's see. Can I make that jump? Hey! We made it! Okay, thinking about that jump though, that has got to put such a huge strain on his tiny little arms. Can you imagine that? Just like jumping from that height and catching yourself on a ladder like that? I have killed you like 5 times already. I don't need to do it again. Hey, hey, you set on fire? Set on fire! Do that. Do that. How about that? How about that for them beans? Haha! Anything behind that one? No, that's just a lone, just one little lonely hunk of ice, I guess. Alright. We're gonna press down this switch to make another treasure chest appear, and this is where the slidey block ice puzzle is. Once again, I still do feel like that other room feels like a slidey block ice puzzle, but it isn't, I guess. I don't know, but we still got one. Every ice dungeon needs a slidey ice block puzzle. It's pretty much the law of gaming. Pretty much. The 9th one, and now push this there. Push this way. Push this here, and now we can go into this door. And you're gonna realize where we are in just a second. Ha 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 ha! I was just talking about this room. Jump, jump. No, and no. They're trying to be sneaky. And with that, we have our 10th stray fairy. Once again, it's going super quickly. And I think that lets us be done with this area, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and soar to the entrance. Alright, head on through, I suppose. Die. Wow, just 2 punches to the face. I didn't even need to do the Goron ground pound thing. Or Goron pound thing. That poor bow just got like a butt to the face. What a gruesome death. So now we're melting down this door and we can head through to come out of this area. Now I'm trying to think of what direction I actually want to go into. I guess, yeah, these 2 doors essentially lead to the same place. So I'm gonna go through this one. I'm just kind of used to going through this door here. Head through. Not like that. Head through, and we have a couple of freezards. Freezard? I always call them freezards. There we go, and we get a treasure chest along with torches. And what's the rule of thumb about torches? If you ever see one that's not lit, then light it, because something good will most likely happen. And, hello? Camera? Camera? Hello, cinematic camera? I can't see. I mean, this is really cool looking and all, but I can't see. I can't freaking see! Oh my gosh! Okay. This would be some good picture-taking opportunities, I'm not gonna lie. But, maybe this'll fix it? Oh, okay, sure. Except that didn't fix it. Goron mask? Okay, now it feels normal. Now it feels normal. That was weird! It, like, freaking broke the camera for all of, like, 2 minutes. Go through this door, and we have a giant switch, similar to the one that we saw earlier. And just like before, we want to pound it down. Yep. Yep, welcome to Vertical Dungeon. I have to say that this always confuses me. This part of this dungeon always freaking confuses me because we have this gigantic pillar blocking essentially everything that we were doing. If you do fall down here, it's pretty easy to get back up. You just use this Deku flower to pop up. There's another Deku flower up there, and then you can go up onto any of the other platforms. It's super simple, super easy. Nothing to panic about if you do end up falling. But we're gonna take this door through the basement and grab some supplies. Give me these supplies, because I need some magic. There we go. I was running a little bit low on that magic, and I was a little concerned, but now I don't need to be. And yep, this makes everything awkward. This makes absolutely everything awkward. It really confuses me every time that this happens, because it's just like, how the frick do I even navigate now? But what you want to do is come through here and take this newly discovered shortcut up to the next floor. This is the easiest way that you wanna get back to where you need to go. Thank goodness for this one elevator. And that drops us off here, near this net thing. But now that we have this pillar up in our business, get it? Up in our business because it came up from the ground. I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. And in the next episode, we're going to be continuing through the Snowhead Temple and seeing what we can do with this gigantic, obnoxious pillar. I will see you guys then. MasaeAnela out.